real fights that Eddie Hearn wants for Jaron Boots Ennis is Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Because those are the fights he'll make the most money on for himself. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right? I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Eddie Hearn is about his money. All right? Eddie Hearn don't give a damn about the best fight and the best. He just uses that because he knows that's what we want. So he says what we want to appeal to us, to appease us. But then he will do what he wants. So he says what we want and does what he wants. The fights that he wants for Jaron Boots Ennis is Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. They are both towards the end of their careers. Both of them. All right? They're both towards the end. So what he wants to do is not put Brian Norman, Mario Barrios, and Stanionis in the ring with Jaron Boots Ennis. No. He wants to say those guys are scared of him. Those guys are ducking him. Those guys don't want no smoke. Those guys don't want no work. They're scared. We offered them huge, gigantic, enormous purses. You know, the same amount of money that y'all offered Jojo Diaz or Devin Haney. But we offered them so huge, ginormous, so much money in unification fights. Then all you want to talk about is it was more than their last purse. So many times more than their last purse, their last purse, their last purse, their last purse. It was their last purse. That is a tactic. It's used, y'all. Tactic that is used so that you don't have to make a fight. Just so y'all know. Put it to you this way. The offers that Anthony Joshua got, the offers that he made were in line with Eddie Hearn wanting Anthony Joshua to have something. So when Joseph Parker made $1 million to fight Huey Fury as the WBO champion, yet they didn't offer him a flat fee in his next fight against Anthony Joshua. They offered him 35%. That's what they offered him. 35%. And they put it in the contract that if he wins in the rematch, he'll get 55%. They put it in the contract that if he wins, he'll get 55% of the split in a rematch. If he wins. If he beats AJ, then he'll get 55%. It'll be 55-45 split for him if he beats AJ. That's what he got. And the reason why he got that is because Eddie Hearn wanted that fight. He wanted that fight. The man ended up walking out with over 8. It says 8 in this, but he walked out with over 8. He got 35%. So he got almost $10 million. Because the fight did, if you look at this, if you take them together and you add 8 and 18, you get 26. Well, 35% of 26 is like 9 something. So he got almost $10 million based on this. Yeah, he actually got more than that, but moving that all to the side, based on this, based on the numbers that you can pull up, this is what he got. He did not get a flat fee. He got a percentage. And the reason why he got a percentage is because Eddie Hearn wanted it. And that's the reason why they did not want to give Deontay Wilder a percentage. Charles Martin got a percentage. Vladimir Klitschko got a percentage. And Joseph Parker got a percentage. Their excuse for Charles Martin was, oh, well, he's the champion. You know, we got to treat the champion with respect. That was their excuse on why they gave him a percentage, and he got the larger percentage. The excuse with Vladimir Klitschko was, hey, well, Vladimir Klitschko was, you know, he was the longest reigning super champion of our era, blah, blah, blah. So that's the reason why he's a legend. Their excuse that they used with Joseph Parker is they said Joseph Parker really wanted it, but Joseph Parker asked for 50-50. They settled on 35%. Facts. Joseph Parker said, I'm not fighting you. I'm a champion too. I'm not fighting you unless I get paid. What we're not going to do is we're not going to act like you're the only champion. I'm a champion too. You want undisputed. I have the belt that you need, which is why they negotiated with him. And they gave him 35%. They said they settled on 35% and then put in a rematch. If he beats him, if Joseph Parker beat AJ, then Joseph Parker got 55% in the rematch if he won. Yeah, they put all that in there for Joseph Parker, and then got in the media and said Joseph Parker really wants to fight. Deontay Wilder don't want to fight. But then you offer Deontay Wilder 12.5 flat fee, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. 12.5 flat fee, take it or leave it. And then said, well, he was going to make more than Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker got 35%. Because the fight didn't sell as much as you guys would claim it to. That's the reason why he got the number he got. That's the reason for it. And then you turned right around and offered 12.5 to Deontay Wilder, saying, take it or leave it. This so many more times your highest purse. Take it or leave it. But you didn't do that for Joseph Parker. You gave him a percentage. It just turned out that it was what it was. This is the tactics that people use when they don't want their fighter to fight somebody. They don't use the same formula. No, they don't use the same formula. They use the formula that they did, and if that formula failed, like if that formula did not do a certain number, then they'll give you a little bit more than that number flat and say take it or leave it in a fight that they know is astronomically bigger. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder was so many more times bigger than Joshua Joseph Parker. Joshua Joseph Parker was a free TV fight. As a matter of fact, I watched it on free TV. That wasn't pay-per-view. It was a free TV fight. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is pay-per-view no matter where it's at, no matter when. They tried to say the fight was on free TV because they fought in the UK. So they put it on free TV for the American audience. Stop the cap. I don't give a damn if you fight on Mars. If Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight, it is a pay-per-view fight. That is not free TV at all. So that alone tells you that the amount of money that is being invested is larger than his other fights. Vladimir Klitschko versus Joshua was a free TV fight. All of his fights were free TV. I watched them all on free TV. All of them. They were all free TV fights. None of them were pay-per-view fights. Deontay Wilder would have been a pay-per-view fight. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Eddie Hearn's words himself, he said, Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is the biggest fight in heavyweight history. That's what he said. So how are you going to give a fighter in the biggest fight in heavyweight history $12.5 million flat, take it or leave it? How are you going to do that? Why didn't you say, we gave Joseph Parker 35%? That's what we're giving you, 35%. All he asked for was a percentage. You gave the other, Joseph Parker got a percentage. Vladimir Klitschko got 50-50 with no belt. And motherfucking Charles Martin got a percentage. So all these guys get percentages, but Deontay Wilder gets a flat fee. That is because you did not want to fight Deontay Wilder. And that's exactly what he is doing right now with Jaron Boots Ennis at welterweight division. He does not want Boots to fight those guys, because if he did, in unifications, he'd be giving them percentages. And if not percentages, bigger flat fees. That's what he would be doing. bigger flat fees. Wouldn't be just, this is what you're getting, take it or leave it. No, if you want those fights, did you make those fights? Yeah, you make them. You wanted Joshua Vladimir Klitschko. You wanted that, which is why you gave 50-50, because you wanted it. Yeah, you wanted Charles Martin, which is why you gave him the percentage he got. You wanted Joseph Parker, which is why you gave him 35%. You wanted those fights when the man wanted 50-50. But you were able to negotiate him down to 35% because you wanted those fights. You did not want Deontay Wilder, which is why you said, this is so many times more, your highest purse, take it or leave it. You're getting more than Joseph Parker did. Yeah, he would have made more. Actually, he wouldn't have made more, but he would have made about the same thing as Joseph Parker. The problem is, Joseph Parker had the potential to make more. You cut Deontay Wilder's potential off. You used the Joseph Parker fight and then gave Deontay Wilder what Joseph Parker eventually ended up making. After using the Joseph Parker fight, using those negotiations, you used the end result and then tried to play Deontay Wilder with that. That's what you did. When the reality of it is, all you had to do was give him the same percentage. The exact same percentage. That's all you had to do. We gave Joseph Parker 35%. We're giving you 35%. That's what we're giving you. That's the percentage. That's this percentage split. Which is literally the IBF title split. IBF champion split is 35%. Is 65-35. That's the IBF split. So you're essentially your mandatory, your IBF mandatory is exactly the split that you gave and would have made the Deontay Wilder fight with no issues. You just didn't want to do that because you didn't want the fight. It's the same thing with Jerome Boots Ennis, and he don't want those fights. The fights that he does want, it's Boots and Terence Crawford. Oh yeah, he'll jump through the hoops with Boots and Terence Crawford. Yeah, Turkey will be involved. You'll see all those kinds of things. With Boots and Terence Crawford, oh yeah. Boots will probably get about 10. Terence Crawford will probably get about 30, 40. You know, maybe a little bit more. And Eddie Hearn will get about $10 million. Eddie Hearn will make about $10 million off of that. He'll make about $10 million. Off of Jerome Boots Ennis and becoming the undisputed champion at 147, Eddie Hearn will probably make about $1 million. So you tell me which is more lucrative. Jerome Boots Ennis versus Canelo Alvarez, Eddie Hearn will probably make $20, $30 million. Eddie Hearn will probably make more than Boots. Canelo Alvarez will make the most, and then Eddie Hearn, and then Boots. And Boots will be just fine and just happy making his $15 million. He'll be just fine. He'll be so pleased making $15 million, bro. He'll be super pleased. That's what these rappers are nowadays too. These rappers that get out here and they get on these stages and they bring back these record companies and labels. They bring them all back, 20, 30, 40, $50 million. And then the label cuts them a check for $2 million. And they run around here balling. Got me a Lamborghini, got me a motherfucking I paid half of it, got me some gold teeth, gold grills, man. I can't wait to get back into the damn lab and write a whole other album so I can make me another $2 million. I can make me another $2 million. It's easy bread. Let me get back in here, not knowing that your publishing and your label made $50 million. And they only cut you a check for $2 million and cut you a check with a smile. And here you go. Here you go, man. Take your check. I know it's just a lot of money. You probably never seen this shit like this before in your life. Here you go. Look at all them zeros. Look at that. That's a lot of money right there. Look at them zeros. Look at them zeros. And y'all motherfucking rappers like, took your little 1 million, did your auto tunes, and got you a fucking weird ass outfit and some weird ass fishnet shoes and some other shit, and now here y'all are ready to make your next album, get your next $2 million, not realizing that you just lost like $150 million. Hey, rock on though. But that's where Boots is at. That is what Boots is in. And that's why Eddie didn't like Devin. Yeah, he didn't like Devin because Devin was in the same room where he was. The same with all the numbers that was put out. Any number that he got, Devin got. Any number. Because Devin was signed to himself and partnered with Eddie. So Eddie couldn't just... Eddie wasn't making a lot of money off of Dev, man. That's why he'll talk shit about him right now. That's why he'll... I mean, it was just easy. It was easy money because he didn't have to do nothing. Because Devin was signed to Devin Haney Promotions. He didn't have to do... Eddie didn't have to do anything. I know this for a fact. For an absolute fact, bro. Because I asked Eddie myself when we were at this... We was at this school and in the Bay. We was at this school and Devin was handing out things for the kids, you know, and they were taking pictures of Dev, and Eddie was standing off by himself, and I was happened to stand over there with him. Over there, I didn't even want to talk to the dude, but I ended up saying something out like, "Man, I know you like this is easy promotion for you." He was like, "This is the easiest. He's the easiest to work. I don't never have to do anything." That's what he told me, and that's probably the reason why he stayed working with Devin, because it was an easy bag. He did nothing. All the promotion was done by Bill. Bill did all the promotion. Eddie didn't do a damn thing. Just get paid. That's all he did. He just got paid. So of course he loved the money, bro. He just getting paid. He don't gotta do nothing. Yeah, just get paid. Bosie's not like that. So Eddie's gotta speak when it comes to Boots. Yeah, he's gotta speak, bro. He's gotta go out there and hit the blade and make something shake. He's got to. He's got to protect his investment. That's what he does with Anthony Joshua. That's what he's doing with Jerron Boots Ennis. I truly believe Joshua, at a point, wanted Deontay Wilder. At a point. I truly believe there is no point that Boots doesn't want anybody. He wants them all, without question. You couldn't tell me. I wouldn't believe you. I would need to hear Jerron Boots Ennis himself say he don't want no smoke. If he didn't say it, I don't believe it. At all. At all. There was times where AJ didn't want no problem with Deontay. No problems. And truth be told, he probably still don't. But I know for a fact he didn't want no problems. Eddie just didn't want it, y'all. Eddie liked to use Deontay Wilder's name to boost Anthony Joshua and then be the first one to say, oh, they're just using AJ's name. Yeah, because if you're the first one to say it, anybody else that says it, it's like, oh, see, you're just saying it because Eddie Hearn said it. But the reality of it is, Eddie's not stupid. He knows what he was doing. He knows he was using Deontay Wilder to boost Anthony Joshua, just like he used Canelo Alvarez to boost Terence Crawford fight. And then went back and even told him. He just happened to get caught on camera telling Canelo Alvarez that we used your name to boost this fight, to sell the Crawford fight. Well, that's what he's doing with Jerron Boots Ennis. It's not like Brian Norman, Stannis, and Mario Barris have huge names. No, they don't have huge names at all. And I rock with Brian Norman, bro. I rock with Brian. He does not got a huge name. But saying his name and not fighting the guy is just as good as anything else. It's just as good because the name is Boots. So all you got to do is make an offer, any offer. Let alone come back 2 times. Let alone make a total of 3 offers. Oh, man. Bro, they could have offered this man the $750,000 that they offered him, and then came back and offered him $800, then came back and offered him $850, then came back and offered him $9, then came back and offered him $950, then came back and offered him $1 million. What? Bro, that's like 5-6 offers. Can you imagine if Eddie Hearn just said, listen, enough is enough. We have went back to this guy with 5 or 6. We have offered 6 different offers. We tried to make a fight with this man for 6 different offers. They could have said, here is $750,000. And then the next day said, here's $755, $780, $785, $790, $795, $800, $805, $810, $815, $820, $825, $830, $835. They could have came back in increments of $5,000 15 times. And Eddie Hearn will be out here because he don't want that fight. He could be out here like, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I have gone to him 15 times. I'll show you the proof. 15 times with 15 different offers. I wanted this fight so bad for Jaron Boots Ennis. I wanted it. And I'm going to tell Boots, 15 times. Ask him if I'm lying. Ask him. You got their number? Call the dad. Call them and ask him if I didn't go to them 15 times with 15 different offers. Ask him. 15 different times, and every one of them was higher than the last. Every one of them. I didn't even, let's negotiate this price. Nope, every single time I went back then with a higher price. Yeah, everything I'm saying is correct. I did go back with a higher price. I did go back 15 times. But every time I went back to you, I went up $5,000. So 15 times later, I'm not even at $1 million. Or maybe I am just at $1 million. But I could have just offered you $1 million from the jump. He lied and said they offered him over $1 million. They didn't. They offered him $750,000. That was the first offer. They could have easily just gave the man the number he asked for, which wasn't even big. $2 million. 2.2. It's not even big money. To me, it's a lot of money. To me, it's a lot of money. But to a fighter who has the potential to fight some bum on the undercard of Keyshawn Davis's fight for $300,000. Yeah, bro, it's really not, bro. He's 23 years old, bro. I don't even think he's 23. I think he's like 22, 21. Bro, he's got plenty of earning potential remaining in his boxing career. Plenty. This one fight with Jaron Boots Ennis that he did not turn down, that he said, I will accept this, just move to a neutral site. One fight. He has the potential to make way more than that. Way more. It is Eddie Hearn that did not want that fight. It is Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn wants Canelo. Eddie Hearn wants Terrence Crawford. He does not want Brian Norman, Mario Barrios, Stanionis. You guys tell me the name. You tell me I'm lying. The names. Look at the names, y'all. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Terrence Crawford is a bigger fight than Undisputed. All of them. It's a bigger fight than Undisputed at 147. Boots versus Crawford. It's a bigger fight. Boots versus Canelo Alvarez is a bigger fight than Undisputed and Boots versus Terrence Crawford. Boots versus Canelo is bigger than both of those. Those are the fights that Eddie Hearn wants. Those are the ones that he wants. That's why he's saying we'll eventually go to 168. Yeah, because Canelo Alvarez is there. You want him to fight Canelo Alvarez on Canelo's way out the door. So you can maximize your buck. You can pass the torch on to him and then continue to capitalize on him to maximize your dollars. That's what you want. That's what he wants. He don't give a damn what we want, man. Y'all are just too stupid to understand this. He don't care. And I just told you, I just laid out heavily. I just laid that out for you. He does not care what we want at all. Now, he'll drop it in every now and then. He'll drop a little bit what we want in every now and then act like he wants it. He has no problem lying to y'all. No problem. No problem whatsoever lying. None. This man blatantly lies. Right, he'll lie right to your face. Somebody else will ask him a question and he'll lie right to their face and you're still standing there and he'll tell you, yes, that's what it is. And then they'll ask him a question and he'll tell them, no, that's not what it is. And you'll still be standing there. And you'll be like, wait a minute, I just asked you and you said yes. And then he'll be like, oh, come on now. Now you know how it is. Well, I don't understand what this is. Come on, bro, let's just not act stupid. And then the other people, the sheep that are around that wanted to kiss his ass, be like, yeah, that's right, Eddie. He don't want that, bro. The fights that he want for Jaron Boots Ennis are the fights that's going to make him the most money. Him. The fights that are going to keep his entourage, his empire rolling. The bread rolling in for him. That's what he cares about. It's Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm on to the next one. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, Hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all future videos. Like, comment, and share, and I will reply to some of you. If you're feeling the content, please show support in the Cash App. It is greatness512, or the PayPal. It is paypal.me/BFTVboxing, or you can scan either one. Also, subscribe to my Patreon, where I will be uploading videos about my personal life and personal experiences, as well as YouTube blocked videos, along with many other continued series.